Would you like to learn how to live in the world that you've always dreamed of? I'm Scott Fox, the host of ClickMillionaires.com, the online success coaching network. Today we're going to talk about how to choose your world. That's right, how you can choose the world you live in. You can live today in whatever world you want. I'd suggest that you actually have more flexibility to arrange your life just as you'd like than ever before in history. This is really an exercise in what people are calling lifestyle design. How are you going to design your life? What would you really like out of life? What are your priorities? Unlike in the 20th century when you had to toe the line, work for a big company on their schedule with their rules, their pay, their schemes for advancement, their obligations, today there's a lot more flexibility. So today you can design your own lifestyle better than ever before. So how can you choose your own world? Well, I'd suggest that you start in your free time, your part-time. You probably have a real job already. But what do you do after hours? If you use that time indiscriminately, you'll fritter it away. Everybody has the same 24 hours and 7 days in a week. But different people do different things with that time. So to start designing your own lifestyle, to choose the world that you really want to live in, I would look at reallocating that time. Choose your hobbies, your entertainment, what you read, and even your friends with maybe a little more thought than you used to. Even if you have job or family restrictions to certain hours or obligations or geography, the rest is open for your construction because the internet allows you access to the whole world. There are a lot more people out there with a few clicks of a mouse and typing of a keyboard than you ever could have reached a few years ago. So how are you going to choose to spend your time? You're not constrained by living in a small town and knowing half the people around you because they're all related to you. You don't have to live in a place where everyone knows you because you went to high school together. Well, you may have to live there for now, but what are you doing after hours? And what does that after hours lead to? What I'm talking about here is really, well, a lot of folks call it the law of attraction. It's a mindset thing, and I'm not an airy-fairy, the secret type of person. Envision abundance and it will appear in your life. Wow! That's really magical. I guess I'm not against that stuff, but it's so metaphysical, I don't know where you start. It's just too abstract for me. I'm a practical guy. I like to make money. I like to build businesses. I like to help people. That's what's important to me. So let's talk specifics. How are you going to choose the world you live in? How are you going to build the lifestyle you want? Well, I'd say get online. Get online and spend your time building the modules that you want to build your lifestyle around. Find the cultures, the websites, the communities online where you want to participate. Let me be more specific. Let's say your dream is to learn to speak French and live in Paris. Today you're trapped in a day job working at a 7-Eleven in Albuquerque or whatever it is, your personal hell. Okay? You're not happy where you are, but you dream of living and working and speaking French living in Paris. Now, I've done that. It's a great thing. My French used to be pretty good. I've lived in Paris. A very nice place. That's a worthy goal. I'm with you. Okay, so if you're going to do this, engage this flexible lifestyle, this is what I call being a click millionaire, by the way. If you're going to build this lifestyle, how are you going to do that? Well, you're stuck in your day job. That's not easy to walk away from. You don't have the capital. But when you go home from work, what if you started reorienting your free time towards things and people and business opportunities that were, wait for it, French? How about being a little more French? If that's your goal, and I don't care if you want to, live in France or become a black belt in karate or found $1 billion business or build your own hot rod. Whatever it is that you're into, you can build your own life online. So, okay, this is not envision it and abundance will appear. This is let's go home, get on the computer, and find a bunch of French websites. How about some lessons online of how to speak French for non-French speakers? How to learn French is what I'm saying. How about some communities where French people hang out? There are lots of French people in the United States and around the world. Well, you know what? There are online communities for those folks. And there are lots of Americans and English and other English speakers living in France. They call those expatriates. expatriates. So how about going and Googling French expatriate community? Now, I've not done this. I'm making this up as we go, but I'll bet you there's people online who live in France and would be happy to tell you what it's about and how it goes. And you make some friends. You make some friends who speak French. You make some friends who live in Paris. You start spending your time learning French. Maybe reading some French books. Easy ones, one step at a time. Kids' books, comic strips, watching some French TV through the internet. Pretty soon, every day when you clock out at 7-Eleven, you're stepping into a French lifestyle, even without having left your home in Albuquerque. You can do this. You can reorient the world around where you want to be. You can choose the world you live in. So the law of attraction folks would say, yes, you attracted that into your life. Well, I guess that's true. I can't dispute that. But the fact is you'd put some work into it. You created a lifestyle where you're hanging out with French people. You actually know some French. You have friends in France. Well, what kind of people work, or at least vacation, in France? Well, people who have friends in France. And you've done that. You have friends now. Voila! You have friends in France. You speak a little French. If that's where you spend your time, it turns out that some of those people might be visiting your neighborhood. You might get to know them better. You might get invited over there. You have created the opportunities. You have begun to build the lifestyle and choose the world you want to live in. This is lifestyle design. Using the internet to open doors that expand your horizons, that fulfill your own needs. What do you want? It's all out there with a few mouse clicks and keyboard clicks. What do you want? The world you dream of is there, and it's not magic. It's just applied motivation. You're applying your motivation. This is what I want. I'm going to take small steps, and I'm going to get there, bit by bit. And the more you get involved in the culture, the community, the businesses, the industry in which you want to participate, whether it's French or whatever your personal example is, the more you get involved, the more you're going to build relationships. And that's where opportunities come from, is from relationships like that. So what's going to happen? Well, I don't know. How are you going to invest your time? It's up to you. But I'd suggest investing that time, not just spending it, but investing that time in something that feeds a larger goal for you. What are your goals? What's the life you want to live? I know a lot more is going to happen than if you just sit on the TV and complain. Sit on the couch, watch TV, and complain to your friends, right? That's not going to get you much anywhere, except hanging around with other people who sit on the couch and watch TV and complain. Change your lifestyle, design your lifestyle, choose the world in which you want to live. That's what I'd offer you as an opportunity online. I'm Scott Fox from ClickMillionaires.com. We do this all day at ClickMillionaires.com in real practical, bite-sized pieces for people who want to build their own businesses and recreate their lives to become what I call a Click Millionaire, someone who lives the lifestyle that they want through online technology. And they live like a millionaire. Even if they don't gross $1 million a year, they're living more like a millionaire through the internet. So I hope those opportunities are interesting to you. I'm Scott Fox. Come visit me at clickmillionaires.com anytime. Or, hey, leave a comment about this video if you liked it, or share it with a friend. I'd like to help you find your dreams online. Choose the world in which you want to live. That's Lifestyle Design 101 from Scott Fox. Thanks for watching.